Welcome to episode 34. Oh my god. All right. Whatever. Roll the fucking intro.
What are you talking about?
Boop boop. Bum bum bum. All right, so as you can see, this week is a little different. Obviously last week we didn't have an episode. This week we have just me and my ugly mug, so bear with us here. We're working out some kinks. Austin's not feeling the best. We're dealing with things as much as we can here. So let's fucking jump into this. The thing that's been bugging me the most today that everyone, obviously it's dating the episode of Wednesday, but the thing that's bugging me the most this week is fucking Elon Musk obviously had his kid with Grimes, and the name they gave their son is XAE minus 12, which seems like a joke. But remember, it's Grimes and Elon Musk, which personally, if you ask me, they're from a different fucking planet. That's why he wants to go to Mars, because he's not fucking from here. He's from Mars. You know, he wants to build the fucking... You get it, you know. You get the fucking point. But I guess, so according to the Grimes, X refers to the unknown variable, and AE is her elven spelling of AI, which is love or artificial intelligence. If you guessed A-12 refers to the Lockheed A-12 Oxcart, the Renaissance aircraft built for the CIA, which is... For retrospect, for fellow nerds out there, the X-Jet that they use in the most recent X-Men movies. That's the Lockheed Martin A-12.
Wow.
And there's Austin on the side there. Yeah, he's playing the part of young Jamie today, I guess. He's going to keep me on track as best as I can and keep the ball rolling if it starts to fall down.
Fully expect.
No weapons, no defenses, just speed. Great in battle, but non-violent, she explained. Additionally, the A in A-12 is short for Archangel, which is her favorite burial song. She concluded the tweet explaining it with swords and a rat emoji, referencing, I believe, the year of the rat in the Chinese zodiac. It is. So it's like... The way they say you can pronounce it, the way they say that... Hold on, I just had a stroke. Sorry. I had another stroke. The way they say to pronounce it... There we go. Whoa. The way they say that... Oh my god. Fucking Christ. The way they say to pronounce it is Ash or Sasha. So, two different ends of the fucking spectrum, if you ask me. That's two... Okay... Do you know how far away the letter A is from the letter S? I'm not going to count that out because I'm going to look like a goddamn idiot, but it's pretty fucking far, okay? Second of all, Sasha, S-A-S-H-A, great. Ash is in the middle of it. But it's like, you could just say Sasha, Ash for short, instead of saying, like, that's like me spelling my name with... Nathaniel with 3s instead of the letter E. It's the same fucking thing, just not stupid and like chalk it up to them being from another planet. We won't blame it. They haven't they're not accustomed to American ways but May Musk, Elon's mom. Did you ever you I don't know if you guys know who May Musk is. Elon's mom. She back in like the 70s or the 80s was fucking smoking. I gotta mute my phone. Whoopsie. Clowney is likely out of Seattle. We'll talk about that in a minute here. But yeah, dude, she was smoking back in the 70s. She was like one of the original supermodels. He's looking it up, pulling it up. Well, it'll be edited in here somewhere. Draft recap. If you guys watched the draft episode, I don't know if Austin took it out, but I talked about safety out of Clemson, Tanner Muse. Turns out, first of all, I was wrong. They aired all 7 rounds of the draft on television throughout the weekend, so I was pretty pissed off that I slept through all of them. Thought I was only going to watch the first round. Turns out, they drafted... The Las Vegas Raiders drafted Tanner Muse in the 4th round, I believe. and he'll be transitioning from safety to linebacker, which I think is what Isaiah Simmons will do when he moves from linebacker to corner.
I feel like, just to throw something in there, I think Isaiah Simmons needs to stick at corner until he puts on weight. But I do see him switching to linebacker, give it maybe a season or two, depending on how much he bulks up in the offseason.
If you guys remember, I think it was DJ Swearinger, or I don't know who it was, but Mark Barron. He moved from safety to linebacker, and he put on a fuck ton of weight in an offseason. I think it was like 40-something pounds.
Well, people don't realize this too, is Brian Urlacher was a safety in college.
Brian Urlacher's brother just got arrested for an offshore gambling ring, which is pretty.
Like 2 or 3 weeks ago?
It was like 6 weeks ago,
Yeah.
and
pretty sure we talked about it on the show.
yeah, not only that, but he's a mayor of the town outside of Vernon Hills. Topic everyone wants to hear about, but the same thing no one wants to hear about at the same time. Corona, the Rona, shit is getting real, as what's her name, Cardi B, whatever, Cartier, diamonds on my feet, whatever. So here in Illinois, J.B. Pritzker revealed that most states have a 4-phase plan to reopen. Most states are already working on their way entering into phase 3 next week. We here in the good old state of Trillinois, we have a 5-phase plan, and we are just entering phase 2. So, if anybody's got any rooms open on the West Coast or anywhere on the East Coast, specifically New York, Manhattan, the upper boroughs, or LA, Brea area, reach out to your boy here. He's looking for a spot to go, because they're going to be opening up first. And, I mean, Florida's beaches are open. I'm pretty sure Georgia's completely reopened now.
All I'm looking for is for things to sort of get back to normal so I can go back to playing hockey. That's all.
I just want bars and comedy places to open, man.
Those are going to be some of the last things.
Yep, phase 5. And so are the parks.
Yep.
I don't know if... I think I have the phase 5 graphic somewhere in my phone. Let me pull it up here. Let me pull it up. Let me entertain you as I speak. But yeah, phase 2 is retail stores can open up for, I believe, God damn it, when I find myself in times of trouble, Mayor Lightfoot speaks to me, saying, stay the fuck home or I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. There goes the camera, but we're gonna keep talking because we're gonna keep this show rolling here because this show is a fucking shit show. Good thing the camera's out so I don't have to look at it. I'm trying to find the goddamn article. Hard as fuck.
You know I can cut this out, right?
Yeah. Alright, we'll be quiet then. Oh, okay. Here's one thing I wanted to talk about. Back to from our quick break there. A professor on the verge of a significant COVID-19 finding was killed in his home, which is interesting because they're treating it as a murder-suicide and not just a suicide because there was another person there in the house, but the other person in the house didn't suffer, the same kind of, more suicidal wounds than he did. Mm-hmm. And you're not on the episode. Fuck off.
You looked at me, cunt.
Yeah, I did look at you. So, a University of Pittsburgh professor on the verge of making, quote, very significant findings. He was shot and killed in apparent murder-suicide over the weekend, police said. His name is... Hold on. Hold on. First of all, I gotta say, I want to go on the record here and say that... I'm not laughing at the name, but I am laughing at the name because it's just like I've never heard this. Bing Liu, okay, Bingliu, so whatever, Bing Liu. Sorry, they ate bats. He was found in his townhouse with no bats. Sorry about that. With gunshot wounds to the head, neck, torso, and extremities. So somebody shot him in the dick. So he was cheating on his wife, or she was angry that he was researching the Rona. He said, honey, I need to research the Rona. You're not important to me. She said, blah! Now you ain't got no pee-pee. And then he killed her, and then after he killed her, he shot himself in the head. Sorry, not a woman, man. Investigators believe an unidentified second man who was found dead in his car shot and killed Lou in his home before returning to his car and taking his own life. So I was completely wrong. Then again, that was reported by CNN. So then again, I could also be completely right. So who fucking knows? Police believe the men knew each other, but say there is zero indicating Zero indication that this was targeting due to him being Chinese. Okay, first of all, of course there's zero indication because they don't want there to be a fucking uproar. Of course he was targeted. Unless the other guy was Chinese, then they both were like, I'm going to say stop talking now because I'm white and you're going to sound racist. We already say some things that aren't perceived as the best towards the Chinese here. But yeah, I was looking for the fucking article, but I can't find the picture. Oh, here we go. So phase 2 is flattening, phase 3 is recovery, phase 4 is revitalization, phase 5 is Illinois restored. It honestly sounds like a video game, if you ask me. Oh, nice. That's staying in.
Did you hear the thing that Doja Cat put out on Twitter? I know this is off topic.
I saw she was getting canceled by Nicki Minaj fans recently because of some shit. But I also saw the thing that she did on her Instagram Live where she was like apparently fucked up and she was like, people thought she was on coke.
Nah, I wasn't even referencing that.
No.
She said that she'll offer to show her boobs real hard if Say So gets to number 1. And everybody that I've seen has like screen caps of 30 song long playlist of just Say So.
Oh my god. Like, what's it at?
I have no idea. I just saw it earlier this morning, but yeah. So if you guys want to fight for the simps out there, the Doja Cat simps, there's something for you.
Doja Cat simps.
I don't understand the whole simp culture. What's your take on that?
I don't even know what the fuck the word means.
There's a bunch.
Pull that up, young Gonka.
There's a couple different meanings. Some people say it derives from another word. I can't remember the word. But then a lot of other people call it, it's suckas, what is it? Idolizing mediocre pussy.
Oh, I thought it meant like simp, like short for simpleton.
No, simpleton is definitely not the word that it's short for, but I do know that it is short for something.
Well, that's because I'm old as fuck.
You're barely older than I am.
Fuck off! I have an old soul, and people know it. Oh, yes.
Please don't do that.
Wet my whistle while we record here. For those listening,
Stop wetting your whistle.
For those listening, that was a Mountain Dew. Oh. Beep.
You can keep talking.
So I want to know. I saw this thing on Twitter, this poll, and it fucking cracked me up. Obviously, we all know about coronavirus. This shit's getting real. I gotta stop saying that. God damn it. I spend too much time on social media, as you can tell. But murder hornets are a thing now. Which I have a fucking video, which I know we can put in. It's not a snuff film. I'll send it to you. I don't know if we'll actually be able to put it in here, but it's this fucking murder hornet taking down a rat.
Okay.
Have you seen the video?
Have not.
Oh
You're
my.
on camera, so I wouldn't suggest trying to show me right now, but.
Why not? It won't get pulled.
No, not that it won't get pulled, but I can look at it later. There's no point.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I'm watching it, but it's like this rat is like 3 times the size of this fucking hornet, dude. And within like 30 seconds, the thing is incapacitated, and 60 seconds, the thing's dead. It is the quickest kill you've ever seen in the animal world, probably. Well, besides the cheetah, but that shit. Anyway, I was thinking, would you rather be murdered, like stung by a murder hornet, or listen to Cardi B? For me, I'd rather be stung by a murder. I don't know, because like they say that the people who recover from murder hornet stings that don't die, which is like 14%, they say the pain and like numbness on the body lasts for months afterwards. And like that's how my ears feel when I listen to a Cardi B song. So it's like I don't really know what the fuck, where the trade-off is.
Nice edgy joke, bud. That was real nice.
I'm just serious. I'm serious. I don't know if I don't know, man. I'm just thinking. Also, I got a complaint the other day from my neighbors and my roommate about me playing "Temperature" by Sean Paul at 9 a.m. And if you follow me on Twitter, you saw I tweeted about it angrily. I also followed it by Play My Music from Camp Rock, which my buddy Andy pointed out that I have some weird thing for that song. I told him yesterday, I was like, man, I played it at 9 a.m. He's like, you really have a thing for that song, don't you? It's like, I guess I do. Apparently. I guess, apparently. But yeah, so they were complaining that it was, first of all, too loud. It's too early in the morning to be playing that music, and it's not appropriate for my neighborhood. Since when is... I'm not going to sing it. It's like... You know how it goes. Since when is that not appropriate for 9 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday?
I don't think... this is a hot take for me, but I don't think any music is appropriate at 9 o'clock in the morning. I can't listen to music in the morning. I listen to music when I'm getting up for work, and I get up at 3 in the morning. I don't start listening to music until around noon. And even then, I don't like to listen to music. I just have it on in the background.
It's the first thing I do every day is listen to music.
I also work around music, so it's kind of hard for me to get behind it. So,
EA Sports, if you're listening, fuck you. You need to work on your servers, and here is why.
There goes our EA sponsorship.
Well, I don't ever want an EA sponsorship. They make terrible video games, but great video games at the same time. It's like in SpongeBob, when they opened up the Krusty Krab 2, how it was basically the Krusty Krab. That's how Madden 21 is going to be. That's how
That's how all of their games are.
Exactly. So, anyway, Activision, though, slide our way, My DMs are always open for you. EA, stay the fuck out. Same with Jack's Pizza, stay the fuck away. Anyway.
Okay, the Jack's Pizza does not serve as a viewpoint of all of Floor Chapstick Productions. I love Jack's Pizza.
All right. First of all, Jack's Pizza is the most floppiest, soggiest. If I wanted pizza,
making it right then.
Listen, yes I am. If I wanted pizza that was out in the rain, I would order a box of pizza and leave it out in the rain. Like if I wanted wet pizza, I would go and buy an actual pizza and leave it out in the rain. I wouldn't go to the store, buy a frozen pizza, cook it just for it to thinking it's going to be a hot pizza, but no, oh, that was loud. But no, it's a fucking soggy wet piece of paper and then I get the shits from it, but that's a whole nother story because digestive tract is trashed. But anyway, back to my EA Sports thing here. I had put in 9 work. All right, this is where 90% of people are going to turn out, so I'll make this quick. 9 weeks of progress, so about 9 hours of progress. Then the next day I turn on my Xbox and you wipe my file? Come on. I haven't done anything to you. Why you gotta do that, man? One thing that's been great recently is the memes that have come out of this whole thing. Especially the Lori Lightfoot memes.
Well, she's on TikTok, which is baffling to me.
It's baffling. Also, another thing that's baffling is there's a guy out there who is selling life-size cutouts of Lori holding the book to her actual height, which is 5 foot 2.3 inches tall. Like he's got it to the exact height. That's gonna happen a lot. That one tasted like Wendy's 4 for 4. Speaking of Wendy's 4 for 4, I was in a race against the clock. I was in North Buffalo Grove at 2:30, and there was a Wendy's right next to where I was, and I realized I wanted Wendy's after I was past it. Oh, there goes my pen. Anyway, so I went from North Buffalo Grove all the way to Palatine and then back to my house. And I'm thinking to myself, this is going to take me longer than 30 minutes and I'm going to be late. I'm going to be late to the episode. But I was fucking early. Anyway,
Good job.
the Lori Lightfoot memes are great. I'm burning through this fucking list here. Saturday, so the day before this airs. So when you're watching this, it'll have already come out by now. Hopefully, what I'm about to say will have come true. Tony Ferguson is the interim lightweight champion. Is currently and probably and still he's facing faced Justin Gaethje. That winner of that will go on to fight, I believe, Habib Habib. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce his last name because then I'm gonna have a stroke on the next thing I'm saying. Alrighty then. Interesting note. Tua decided to wear number 1 for the Dolphins.
What was his number in college?
13.
4? Was it 13? Who
Yes.
wore 4? Why did I get 4?
I don't know. I was surprised Jalen Hurts is going with 2, which is what he wore at Bama, not at Oklahoma. Oh my God. That was pretty classic. But I am burning through this episode. I don't know what else to talk about. You got anything that I should bring up that I brought up last week? That I should have brought up last week or brought up during the week?
If you want to break down the Raiders draft, what you thought about it, and then next week or sometime later, I can break down the Bears.
All right. We'll break down the. We'll make this. This episode will be a little bit shorter for everyone this week, just so we can get some content out to you guys.
I was thinking too, what we can do is, because of your new job situation, we could potentially make a vlog of us partaking in that event.
Oh, on Saturday?
Floor Chapstick Golf.
Oh, Floor Chapstick Golf.
That'd be a great video. That'd be a great piece of content, having us golfing.
Well, yes, especially since I am not the best at it, and the way I learned how to golf was by watching Happy Gilmore.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that's my swing now. So I've been taught by people who have been golfing for 30, 40 years on how to swing how to swing a golf club. I can't fucking do it. I have to step into it and basically slap shot it in a way.
Fair enough.
Also, did you know how fast the slap shot goes now?
Wait, what?
How the average speed of a slap shot?
Depends. Are you talking NHL level?
Yeah.
Usually it's mid-90s for the most part.
Do you know what the fastest in the NHL is?
Fastest currently for the fastest shot record is 108.8 by Zdeno Chara, and if you want to go the AHL, it's 109.5 by Martin Frick.
Okay, imagine getting hit in the fucking face without a mask by one of those.
Of course, with a mask, that's definitely.
Okay, so in the 20s, they're hitting them at 70, 80 miles an hour.
Give or take.
And they're not wearing masks yet?
No. They didn't start.
Dude, imagine taking one of those to the fucking dome.
Oh, of course.
70 miles an hour, a fucking boom.
Yeah.
I would rather take a baseball to the throat.
I wouldn't go that far.
No, I would. What would you rather? All right. This is going to be a poll I'm going to put out on Twitter. Baseball to the liver at Aroldis Chapman baseball to the liver. So 100-mile-an-hour baseball to the liver. Or. Oh, there goes the camera. Or. It's Zdeno Chara's 108-mile-an-hour slap shot to the throat.
No protection at all?
No protection at all.
You're gonna die from getting hit in the throat. It'll collapse your fucking trachea.
You'll probably die from getting hit in the liver at 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, but the liver, at least if it gets ruptured, you can get taken to the hospital and you have less of a chance of dying than having your throat collapse on you.
Hey, people survive from getting their throats. You know what?
Yeah, people have survived getting their liver fucking punched.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, new job situation. I work 5 a.m. To mid-afternoon, early afternoon now, which sucks to get up for because I'm just fucking beat all day. But it's great to be working again and not sitting on my ass. I offered a friend a job, and he said, "No thanks, I'd rather collect unemployment," which made me kind of sad because it's why don't you you know, it's like sucking on a tit, like government tit. It's like you gotta get off the teat sometime, you know.
Yeah, but if they were already on unemployment before all of this hit, they're getting their unemployment plus like $600 a month.
Well, even if you weren't, you're still getting $600 a month.
Well, there's a certain like there's.
They
extra
weren't on
benefits that are
unemployment
going
before.
on.
They were on a salary. They were at a salaried position.
Oh, so they just recently went on unemployment?
Yeah.
Okay. They're still probably making more than both of us.
Yeah. Right.
So,
I mean,
that's
I'd rather work, dude. It gives me something to do with structure.
Well, it's like on my days off because I have weekends and a Monday off. Monday used to be my hockey day. I don't play hockey anymore, just because everything's closed down and my body is just falling apart.
Yeah.
Like if people's back hurts. People's backs start to hurt when they do stuff, when they go out and play sports and all that. My back starts to hurt when I don't do anything.
Yeah, that's how I am too.
So
my back hurts like
bad.
normally, yeah, like after I'm done or like, but when I'm not doing things, like if I have to do something, otherwise I'm like in immense pain.
Yeah.
That's why.
Well, my back was stiff.
My neck, my back, lick my butthole and my sack. Oh. You ever think there's aliens and demons in someone's butthole?
No, never once has that.
All right. Do you believe in any conspiracy theories?
Not really, but I know you do.
All right. So someone told me, a little bird told me that if you believe in conspiracy theories, you got to believe in them all.
To a degree, yes, but.
But I don't
agree.
think that you should believe that demons and aliens are inside someone's butthole. I've never looked inside someone's butthole, so I don't entirely know.
Well, someone as in like a general term, or someone as in like it could be anyone's. Like it's just.
Let's just like
person.
just in general, like someone could have aliens and demons inside their butthole.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I feel like I got aliens inside my butthole after a long night of drinking, but like, that's a different story.
That's disgusting.
That's a different story. I want to address how ripped Austin was on the draft episode.
That wasn't even the highest I've gotten. I found out that I didn't charge my pen, like it was starting to die, because I hit off of my original cart, and it wasn't hitting near as bad. I charged it up, and I was fucking destroyed. So, I wasn't even half as high as I could normally be off of that cart.
I've been ripping my thing at 4.2 and just getting zooted.
Yeah. That's how I do it on a regular basis.
Oh, man.
Well, not regular, but when I do
That's
it,
what I do on a regular basis.
Yeah, I can't do it. On a regular basis.
Last but not least, Fred Flintstone, I'm sorry, J.B. Pritzker. We talked about that. Did we talk about the orange peel? No, we didn't. There's a video circulating the internet now of compilation of Trump's speeches during this coronavirus thing, of all the times he's fucked up words and shit like that, and then correcting himself right afterwards, and it's just the greatest thing ever.
He is a treat, and the fact that Biden is probably going to lose to him and we get to be stuck with him for 4 more years, it makes me laugh.
I'm looking forward to their debates so much.
That'll be the best.
You don't know foreign policy. I had a churro. Mr. Biden, what's having a churro have to do with it? When I was younger, the little boys used to sit on my lap and brush my hair down on my knees, and then we had some tacos, and yeah, that's this is my wife. Oh, just kidding, that's my sister.
Okay, I think this is a good stopping point. You're going fucking crazy.
Well, no, I'm not done. I'm just gonna keep going. Oh shit,
Did you
dude.
break down the Raiders or no?
Oh, all right, Raiders. First pick. Who'd they take? Son of a bitch.
Who's the receiver out of Alabama?
Oh, Henry Ruggs III.
What a surprise! A receiver out of Alabama going to Oakland.
Yeah, stop taking my words and talking for me, please. Thanks. What a surprise! A receiver out of Alabama going to Oakland. Also, took the fastest guy in the draft. So, classic Al Davis move.
I was gonna say Mark's taken after his papa.
Not surprised on that one. Next pick in the first round. Damon Arnett played opposite side of Jeff Okudah. Had the lowest completion percentage allowed in the Big Ten, which was lower than Jeff Okudah's, which is saying something. Didn't have very many pass breakups. Didn't have very many interceptions. Great tackler. Probably could move to safety and play better at safety than at corner. That's great. I don't know who they took second and third round. Fourth round, they took Tanner Muse, which I think is he's going to be a steal. Him and Henry Ruggs are going to be great. I've come around on Henry Ruggs. Overall disappointed they didn't take a quarterback. The Packers, though, I want to touch on this real quick before I get out of here. The Packers drafting Jordan Love is a clear message to Aaron Rodgers that they run things, not him.
Yeah, it's essentially just another Favre situation.
Yeah. One thing I want to talk about, I'm going to post date. This will be for Sunday. This will be new. After watching Cowboys' performance against Anthony Pettis, do you think that's the last we saw of Cowboy, or do you think we see another 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 years out of Cowboy, see him fight into his late 40s?
So is that that's you confidently saying that he lost at this point?
That's me confidently saying I didn't say whether he won or lost. I played that down the middle.
Because going off of that, it sounds like he lost.
There's a lot of UFC fighters that go out, and now this has got to have to come out.
No, I'm not cutting it out. I find it funny.
All right, so
I like to be contradictory to you.
I'm not saying he lost, but I'm not saying he won. You're can't.
Leaning towards the fact that he probably lost.
But the fact that he's lost his last 3 fights in a row would make you lean that way, wouldn't it?
Potentially. But
this fight that could just happened. He probably won. He couldn't have. The last time he fought Anthony Pettis, he lost. Mm-hmm. His last fight, he fought Conor McGregor. It wasn't the same Cowboy as we've seen before. Clearly, if you watch that fight, and then watch the fight prior to, if you watch the Cowboys fight with Conor and the fight prior, Cowboy lost, but that was Cowboy. That's the Cowboy we want to see. The one against Conor, that ain't it. He wasn't prepared, wasn't ready. He was underwhelmed. In fact, he wasn't scared, which is what his problem was. And Cowboy said it himself. He performs his best when he's scared. And that's what we need to see. And that's what we probably saw. That's what we saw against Anthony Pettis. If I'm wrong, cut to the part 10 seconds from now over this where I say, that's what we didn't see against Anthony Pettis. So this is your own Bandersnatch little part of the episode. I'm out of here. Austin's out of here on the sidelines. We'll see you next week. Peace out.
About?